Andy, sum up your emotions.
Sam, disbelief really, pretty much like last time, but this was probably more, I'm probably more shocked this time. Obviously I've dropped off the tour 2019, it was curtailed really because of COVID. So my last competitive match, let's say, was against Zhao Xintong in Gibraltar, 2019. And then because we represent the Sports Institute in Hong Kong, we had to go back to HQ. And I never returned after that due to COVID restrictions and this and that. And so
you have been playing, but not competitively.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. After after I wasn't allowed to come for the World Championship, and then Q School thereafter, I got a bit sour with the game, to be honest. Especially the way it ended, and so the first these 2 years I've been playing, but it hasn't been at any sort of elite level.
So how have you kept sharp during that time? Because it's a very, very smart facility in Hong Kong. We've had the privilege of going out to visit you guys over there. So you're playing against other guys that could potentially be professionals, or who are you playing against over there?
Yeah, I mean, Marco's been in a couple of times a week.
Pretty decent practice.
Yes, so it's great when he's in. He's obviously still a great player. Other than that, we've got an up-and-coming junior. He's playing in Q School this week, Jian Kai-wei. He's looking like he's got a lot of potential. So these two are the main, I suppose, in terms of practice partners. But
did he play in the World Cup?
He did, yeah. We managed to reach the quarterfinals.
Yes.
We're putting a good performance there. I expect him to do well here actually at Q School. So good luck to him for the rest of the next 2 weeks, I suppose.
And when you just came off the table there, your mind was immediately cast back to the last time you were in the final round of a Q School event, and what did you say to me then about how it compares?
It's the worst match. I think I just said to Gary there, it's the worst match any snooker player can be involved in, because there's so much at stake. It's all or nothing, really.
But you felt more nervous today than in 2018. Is that what you feel?
Yeah, I think obviously it's been made public that us at the Sports Institute will no longer have our elite status from 2023 as of April. So basically, I'm going to be out of a job from next April. Obviously, I'm in a fortunate position where I get funded by the government to represent them, so it's prolonged my career as such from a financial aspect, and takes a lot of pressure off. It's second to none in the world, for snooker player, to be part of the billiards team. In terms of the support, the funding, it just takes all the pressure off, and we can just concentrate on playing snooker. How do you?
Because you've spent a lot of time in the UK, haven't you? How do you reflect now on the fact that you've had such a privileged experience to be able to play at that facility in Hong Kong? And I'm sure you've got lots of passion and love for that place, but do you ever think about if you'd have spent time in the UK instead and how that would have been? Or is that not something that ever even crosses your mind? No,
because I think that decision was made back in 2008 when I first qualified, my first stint on the tour. After I dropped off that year, it was the financial burden that forced me to sort of consider my options elsewhere. Unfortunate for me, with my parents' heritage, I was able to exploit that option going to represent Hong Kong. So really, it's prolonged my career more than hindered it. So like I said, I can't thank them enough. And I'm in a privileged position from that point of view.
And I've just spoken to Fergal O'Brien. He said these next 2 years are a bonus to him. He's been on tour for 31 years. He's back on, and he's delighted about that. And he's just going to enjoy the next 2 years. Is that a similar approach to you, or are you going to do some damage, or what's the ambition?
I didn't know he won actually, so thanks for that. Yeah, that's a good result. I'm happy for him. Same attitude as Fergal really. With this. With the elite status at Hong Kong coming to an end, like I said, I'm going to be out of a job from next April, basically. So this has kept me going, really. I don't have to seek pastures new for another, year after that, I suppose. So yeah, it will just be enjoyment. After that, if I drop off, people, we never say never, but that was always in the back of my mind. I think I put extra pressure on myself today that this would be my last crack at it. because I couldn't financially, I wouldn't be able to keep chasing a dream, you know. So yeah, I'm just going to try and enjoy it, and it'll be for me it'll be a fairy tale ending to finish my career as a proper snooker player, because you know that's how I see being on the main tour.
And fans in Hong Kong, China, throughout the world that love Marco Fu have obviously missed him, but it's great now that we have you and also On Yee representing Hong Kong. Hong Kong snooker it's in a strong position. It is in
a fantastic position, like it was back in 2018. But On Yee wasn't, you know, didn't have the wild card then. It was just me and myself and Marco. So yeah, so I'm hoping, you know, this will create some news in Hong Kong, and you know, I know we are appealing decision regarding our elite status. You know, whether me qualifying has any impact on that, I'm not sure. But you know, I've done most to try and help that along, just to try and put snooker on the map, and hopefully it gives them a push for the Hong Kong Masters, which I heard may potentially be coming up this summer. So yeah, so you know, I'm pleased that I've been able to help along with that, and you know, let's see what happens.
Well done, Andy. Enjoy the next 2 years.
Cheers, Sam. Thanks, mate.